Alright, here are the same problems that we did with the equations, but now we're just going to approach it from a proportions standpoint. The same deal, you're trying to find the area, if you can right away, pi r squared. So you say, okay, the area is pi times 4 squared, so that ends up being 16 pi. So the full area is 16 pi, and we're trying to find the area of the sector, which represents 80 degrees. So we set up a proportion. Okay, 80 degrees is proportional to what sector area, and 360 degrees is proportional to 16 pi, is equivalent to. So this is the proportion. 360 is to 16 pi as 80 is to what? And if we found this x, this will tell us the area of what 80 degrees represents. So again, we do this pretty much by cross multiplying. So when you cross multiply, you get 360 times x. So 360x equals 80 times 16, 80 times 16 pi. And then to simplify this, we'll divide each side by 360. So x equals 80 times 16 pi over 360. And this is our answer, but we really want to go about simplifying it. So 80 and 360, I realize I can divide each of them by 10, so they go away. So now I just have 8 times 16 pi over 36. And now I just start simplifying as much as possible. I notice 8 and 36 are both even, so I say, okay, 4 times 16 pi over 18. I just divided the 8 by 2 and the 36 by 2. Again, they're still even again, so this can become 2 times 16 pi over 9. And then 2 times 16 I'm more comfortable doing. That's 32 pi. 9 stays 9, and so there's my answer. Again, meters squared because it's an area. This is the same answer I got before. So if you like the proportion method, this is another way to do it. There's no prescribed method, but this is one way. Here we go again. I know the radius, so as soon as you know the radius, we say area is pi r squared. So pi times 6 squared, again, is 36 pi, and we set up our proportion. So we say, all right, 360 degrees of the circle represents a full area of 36 pi. In this case, I have 4 pi for my area, and I want to know how many degrees that represents. And this is one where you might actually be able to do this without cross-multiplying. You might look and say 36 to 4. Well, from 4 to 36, it's like multiplying by 9. 9 times 4 is 36. So when you go the other way, you're essentially just dividing by 9. So 36 divided by 9 is 4. What is 360 divided by 9? And when you do that, you might quickly realize this is going to be 40 degrees. The other thing you could do is cross-multiply, though, and divide. You get 36 pi x equals 360 times 4 pi. And then you would divide each side by 36 pi. So you have 360 times 4 pi divided by 36 pi. Pi cancels. The 360 and 36, the 36 cancels. This becomes 10. So you're essentially dividing both by 36, so 10 times 4 equals 40. You also get 40 degrees. So if you prefer proportions, you're more than welcome to use them. If you'd rather use the equation, that's fine, as long as you're just using one of these methods. But notice you start both these problems always trying to find the area first if you can. And you can if you have the radius. So that's the first step. So until next time, I am Derek Genova. Have a delightful day.